Okay, it's the 26th of January, doing this around 10:30. It's Sunday. I couldn't do this yesterday. Work had me all tied up, and I just couldn't get around to analyzing any of the maps or anything. But just these show you where the temperatures this week. Now, this is not a temperature map. This is the difference between normal. And as you can see, Sunday night, we're still below normal, but you can see the change in this as we get into Monday afternoon. We now begin to see areas where there is some orange here, and these are above normal temperatures, and the areas in blue are below normal, but not by a lot. And then as we go to the nighttime hours, the nights will be cold. But as we get into Tuesday, during the morning hours, you can see mostly everybody's averaged above normal here. And so we are in a warm, and it's going to be an up and down week. And you're going to see here, you can see the cold air dropping down from the north on Tuesday, and it's just going to skim along Pennsylvania. We're kind of on that border for a few weeks here, where temperatures are going to be popping up and down, up and down, up and down, and then therefore any of the precipitation we get might be a little messy at times. This is Tuesday's temperatures, and as you can see, they dropped a little bit below normal. Look at all this warm air coming in on Wednesday. Here in southeast central PA, morning lows on Wednesday will be much above normal. Let's see what that would translate into reality. Morning lows here, you can see across the area, freezing to above freezing. So Wednesday we're above normal, which like I said, up and down, up and down, up and down. Then the cold air comes in behind that. There's a little system Wednesday that comes through. Not a big snowstorm like everybody was talking about. Sorry, not a big snowstorm, but colder air comes in behind that front, and we drop down below normal. Nighttime lows will be chilly. Here's morning lows again. You know, not down below like zero, but I'm talking about colder temperatures. Up in here in northwestern PA, the temperatures could drop down around 9, 10 degrees, but you don't see any of those negative zeros. The parent temperature would be cold. The wind and the temperature mixed together makes it pretty chilly. The system that's going to come through on Wednesday. That's this one right here. It's a frontal system, and it's got some snow mixed in with it, but not a lot. Not a lot. That's really all you're going to get from the storm. And you can see up here off the lakes, again, you're going to get some squalls off the lakes, but generally it's very light across the area, and you're not going to see much of snow accumulations, except the normal areas where snow squalls do. This is Laurel Highlands. This is up by Bradford. This is Wayne County up here towards Binghamton up that way too. Maybe a little snow on the ground there, but that's kind of what you're looking for there. We move this ahead. Yeah, we have a system on the weekend that could raise a little havoc, especially down here in southeastern PA that normally doesn't get a lot. This year they've been getting light snows and moderate snows. Now this is another moderate situation where most of New Jersey gets anywhere from 3 to 5 inches. Eastern PA again 3 to 5 inches. You got to go to New York to find a heavier stuff. But there's another story that goes with this one. This one has freezing rain. And again, you have the temperatures going up and down, up and down. We're the boundary. Pennsylvania is like right in the middle of the boundary. So you have freezing rain attached to the snow also. So where you need to be very careful, and you need to keep an eye on this one. It's not 100% sure where exactly this thing goes, who gets the freezing rain, who gets the snow, but right now this is the call. So I would say is you're making plans for next weekend, monitor what I talk about during the week or whatever you listen to. Just be careful if you're planning on any travel next weekend. I expect it not to be the best in the world. Again, that would be the freezing rain, and well, we don't want that one. That's the total snow. And that would be the snow. So you need to be vigilant about next week if you're planning on going anywhere. There will be a little smaller system that'll come through Tuesday night, the 4th into the 5th. Then that one goes away, and then we have another system that's going to come in around the 7th and the 8th, and as you can see right now, it's a little far out, but Western PA would be your turn this time. Eastern PA would get lighter amounts of snow. So if you want to add this up between February 1st and February 10th, that's your total snow accumulation as of right now, and that's with multiple systems coming through. So it looks like the first 10 days of February are going to be all over the place with precipitation. And again, like I said, um, you've got to take into consideration there's going to be some freezing rain mixed in with this and some rain. So it's going to be messy and the roads aren't going to be the best. Right now, my heads up would be next weekend to pay attention to it because it could turn into a bad travel weekend for a lot of people. And that would be the biggest thing to take away from this forecast. All right, everybody take care. I'll be back on here tomorrow again. We'll keep an eye on this next weekend storm to see how it folds out. Again, it's still a week away, but I'm just giving you a heads up that something is on the table for next weekend. All right, everybody, take care.